record this session.
This meeting is being recorded.
Thank you. So the other similarity is that we build together the solution with the client, let's say client now. And also on stage or in improvisation, we build together the scene in the now and here. So there is a say like, do not bring a house, bring a brick for the house. And then we can put these bricks together and we will build something together. Which means that you have to be really present in coaching sessions and at improvisation as well, and use everything what you can see or hear or your intention suggests you. And I think it's really like this in coaching or in conversations as well, if they are good. So you really pay attention to your partner and you aim to make a genius of them. So they can really feel that they are capable and they are good in that stuff they are doing. So it means that the responsivity is there in improvisation and in coaching or this solution-focused approach, at least in my experience. So this session will be about fun and games. So if you can manage, if your surroundings allows this, that you are with camera on and unmuted, that would be perfect. If we reach that point that we go to breakout rooms, then for sure. Otherwise, it's really hard to participate in these games. But you are also very welcome just to look and see what's happening here. Yeah. So have fun and search for meanings for your coach selves. This is my invitation for you today. So you might detect some patterns you use or be more aware about things, how you do it. And you can also train these muscles you use normally in conversations or when helping others. But we won't practice it like leading conversations, but some other tools in the gym we will use now. Okay, I talked a lot and I ask you now that you might have an impression now. And maybe you also have some experience with improvisation as well. Please put in the chat so I can see what are your best hopes for yourself in this session. So I'm so curious to hear that. And please feel free to ask or discuss or, yeah. Move forward. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you so much for sharing. I hope that you will find your answers to all of that. Good. We are now, I think, 22 people here. And this very first exercise, if you can switch on your camera, you can stay unmuted if you want. Okay, thank you. Great. So now we can see a lot of people in front of us. And please, the instruction is that stay still. So just be normal. You don't you're not asked to do anything in purpose. Just stay still. And if you see a movement from somebody, from that moment, that movement is allowed. We just be natural in front of our screen. And if you see something already, then you are allowed to repeat that as many times as you want to. Is that clear? Any questions? Okay, cool. Okay, so now we will start and okay, now we will stop for a moment. It really went fast, like from being natural to chicken dance and everything. Great. Um, I will step forward a level and then we will talk about this. Welcome newcomer. If you can join us with the camera, that's great. Hi. Okay, so now from the people you can see on the screen, please choose one. And this will be your inspiration, this person. The instruction is the same. So anything this person does, but you are not asked to do something on purpose. Just stay naturally. And I think it's really exciting to see what happens then when you stay naturally and how it goes forward. So you are allowed to this to now do anything you already seen from that person and repeat as many times as you want to. So it's okay to stay with one movement or gesture, then move to the other one, then repeat again. So it's like kind of a dance at the end, but I won't put music on now. Normally I do, so. Okay. Do you have your person? Okay. So I might talk also meanwhile, so don't be bothered by it. Good. So start. And now you're allowed also to exaggerate the movement, to put on the volume somehow, to paraphrase it even, make a version of it if you want to. And you can go to the greater volume or very tiny volume. So please experience a bit what is if you make it smaller and what is if you make it bigger. You can parodize it as well. Make it caricaturistic. We won't be offended. And you can use the facilities there. You can use your screen as well. like trying to put yourself in or out. Use the frames if you want to. Okay. Good. Thank you so much for playing this with me. Cool. And okay. And now, if you can come unmute and share your experiences, how was it? What did you detect by doing this game?
Actually, I changed the person who I followed because first
Okay.
I thought I follow Geza, and then I saw Jonas doing something that I did and joined him.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you let yourself be inspired by
Yeah.
something which was more catchy for you. Thank you.
I was following you, Julia, so that was great.
And I followed Jonas, so I saw Julia start and then Jonas and then me, so yeah.
Okay, so it was a circle then. That's so cool. And did you notice it while doing it that you are following each other? Yeah?
Yeah, actually. Yes, that's interesting, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And it was very relaxing because it was fun to see how a movement was kind of moving on the screen. And sometimes I'm asked myself, where does it start from?
Yes.
You know, where was the beginning? I had also I was looking outside at Jonas, but sometimes I saw that people did the movement before Jonas already. So I thought, oh, he's also imitating somebody. So where's that person? And I saw some people then later making the same movement, and it was really funny to see. It was totally relaxing. I really felt it didn't matter what to do, just observing and kind of picking it up, changing it a little bit, accelerating it. And that was really, really fun. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. The name of this game is Follow the Follower.
And within a short time, it creates a feeling of being together in our group. I mean, so many people here who I see for the first time, and I feel connected.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I agree. That's such a lovely way of putting it.
Okay. What else did you recognize?
Did you do this exercise live, of course?
Of course, yes.
And what
Yes.
changes? What's different if you do it live?
Not much. We have more space then and more little details you can pay attention for, I guess. And it's very interesting. It happened also here that I think that there were some movements which were not on purpose. A normal thing, like, for example, when you are clearing your throat, then you make something, but it's not a purpose. You do it directly, but then others will follow it. And clearing your throat is a big one, but maybe if you just wink or there is something with your mouth you don't even recognize, but the others might use it. And it's so interesting. Yeah. Okay. What else? Based on this experience.
Oh, it was hard to try and pick
go.
up. A bit like was it Petra or Julia who was saying? I think that it's hard to kind of. I'm really curious to see where things begin and start. But things are happening so quickly that your mind is trying to pay attention, but also see what's happening before and after. And is anyone following what I'm doing, or are we all kind of looking at the same person? And like it's really funny to see also how the movements are evolving, like you're saying, depending on what it is that people are kind of doing in their interpretation as well.
Yeah, and I think there was also a difference between the first level and the second level, because first you were allowed to look at anyone, and I guess in the second turn you were more focused on your person, right? But you might have switched, as Julia did, or you notice also peripherically that, okay, we are together now in a little group or whatever. Yeah. Okay, thank you. And when you take this experience as a coach, what does it reveals you maybe, or questions you about your coach self? What does it tell you?
I think we communicate a lot through mimicry. So I mean, it's not like one is Speedy Gonzalez and the other one is really slow. You coalesce to find a rhythm that kind of fits both. And I think we do that very naturally through embodied experiences and gestures and, posture and a whole range of different things. And I think that's part of us coming together and tuning in, listening and being with each other and occupying the same space.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of that going on when we work and do all, So yeah, I think there's a lot of connections to our work. It makes it easier to be able to pick up the small signals from the client about what's being made possible right now in our interaction or in our work.
Thank you, Jonas.
Yeah, and like to add to that, I think it's also really interesting. It is, we don't have to say much, and we don't have, but the way that we mirror our client helps making us feel connected. Like Julia was saying, like you're seeing someone else doing similar things, it straight away makes you feel a level of understanding and feeling seen and understood without it being even consciously perceived or at least not verbally expressed. So I think that's a really interesting thing to observe.
Thank you. Okay. Anna, do you wanted to say something?
Yeah, sometimes it helps. I think a lot of it happens unconsciously, and then sometimes it helps to do it consciously. A few things. I work a lot with kids, and then it helps to go on the same eye level and to be to do with your movement certain things so that you actually welcome the person more, or you create that connection.
Yeah.
Maybe it was also funny to work without the words. So it really focuses your attention to what's fun just with your movements and without words. It's really keeps your attention on nonverbal things. And in coaching, we are working so much with the words as well. And now it was curious to play a bit with just the movements and the gestures.
Yeah. Are you open to play more with the gestures, or would you prefer talking? Yes, very definite, yes. Okay, so now if you want to join us in the game, please turn on your cameras. And we have all names there, so we can just call each other's names. We will begin this. We will throw invisible objects towards each other. Okay? And it goes like whoever begins will somehow make clear the shape, the weight, maybe also the texture of this thing. And you can throw it, or you can just give it as a present to someone. It's also okay. Say the one's name. And the one who receives it will take it. It's fantastic. The technique is really makes us possible to give these things through the camera. So you will take it in the shape you received it, but in your hands, somehow it will magically become something else. Let you be impressed. When you really feel the weight, the shape, the texture of the thing you got, it can really influence the way or the direction, how it will turn or what it will become. Okay? Then you will show this new thing, object, and pass it to someone else. Is that clear? Great. Because you have to say the name, maybe it's good to come unmute before, so we don't lose time by catching and giving. If your surrounding is really loud, then you can just use the unmute button if your turn is to say someone's name. Any questions?
We do it one person at a time, or are we talking many people at the same time?
Thank you for your question, Julia. At first, we will do it one person, so it will be one object, which will become a lot of other objects. And we will see if we can bear another circle parallelly. We will see. Okay? Cool. Good. Is there anyone who feels already, oh, okay, here I have something. I will begin. Yes, Stefana, thank you.
Petja.
Julia.
Wolfgang.
Katharina.
Tessa. Hilla.
Sí.
Mariola.
You can see this object as well. Feel how does it, what is the texture, the weight. You can see it in front of yourself. Sorry.
Where is it? A dog! Watch out! Ugh.
Aileen?
Yes.
Oh, Felicia, there you go.
Okay. Adrienne?
Is
Who was that?
Mariola?
Mariola.
Oh, okay. Erika?
Safina.
We couldn't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Muted.
Mute.
Oh. Ana Julia.
Juliana wants to go back to you.
Yeah, I know. Felicia. This will be the semi-last pass.
Okay. Is there anyone that hasn't had any yet? How about Julia?
This is for everyone, I guess, right?
Oh.
Thank you. Great. Thank you so much. So, tell me, how was it? What did you experience during doing or watching this?
Fascinating. It was lovely to watch.
It was lovely to watch as well. Why?
Yeah, it was lovely to see the flow going between us all, and how we took care of it and how we moved it on. It was fascinating, riveting even.
It's like it's such a unusually clear way to co-create, but without words and without yeah, it's I agree with Jonas. It's very yeah, it's beautiful. Like it really, again, it makes us feel much more connected. You know, we're making something together and we're communicating something in a way that we like don't normally, which makes it even more special.
Did you plan beforehand? Okay, whenever I got this, I will do a rope. No.
No,
Thank
I
God.
didn't plan at all. I was just watching the person who did something and trying to figure out what they did and then receive it in their way and then come up with my possible change to the object.
Okay. And could you rely on the thing you already had in your hands and form that one? Or it was like, okay, I have something, now I'm thinking, and now I know that what is it?
It went without thinking.
Okay, that's great.
It just evolved.
Also,
My
I know.
suspicion is that we do it also during conversations as well. This transformation. Erika, sorry.
I noticed that when someone was shaping their object, I did it with them. So I did it with my hands just to tune into the feeling what she creates, and was curiously, so my attention span was really sharp on who will get it and seeing everyone at the same time, but also sharp on the person who was actually forming their object.
was very surprised in how many ways you can throw and receive the very same object.
Change always happens.
Okay, and if you just zoom out from from this exercise, what is what you can take with or take out from it for your everydays or for your profession?
Me, it's just like really, how to say, visible that we all give our own stuff into the interaction. So that's all our unique things are in it.
Wow. Thank you, Tila.
For me, it was what I just heard from Felicia, is really seeing the co-creation without words. That's very inspiring. Thank you.
On Monday, I'm going to work with one of my teams in IT environment, and we will have a little workshop, and they used to consider themselves being quite reluctant for using video. And I guess because I gained some trust with them, and it's a nice team, so actually we are quite casual out of office time. I try to convince them just to use a similar exercise to learn about it, why might be useful, at least in our circle, sometimes to use the camera. So very handy. Thank you.
Great.
It was a wonderful game to involve everyone and to create attention from the whole group in the online space. It's good to use in any business workshop for a short break.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a lovely, simple game, but it really sparks your creativity. So with these small movements, you can just be creative, whatever you want.
Yes.
You can form, you can shape with your hands. So it's just free up your creative energies.
And it's so interesting what you're saying, Dora, because that's what I asked from Julia as well, that if you were thinking or what should I come up with? But if you're using your hands, you have already something in your hands. It will inspire you for the next obvious, at least for you, obvious step.
And on the same hand, it's not it's not necessary to really understand what the other person was creating.
Yeah.
So you watched and you had some idea, but you took your own thing out of it and made your new thing with it. And I don't have to make sure I really understand which object you are forming, but I just take whatever I get and go on with it.
I was very struck by like a culture of acceptance coming up. I mean, everything was okay. And I think there's lots of levels to that. I mean, we sometimes talk about radical acceptance and solution focus, and it's not just what the client is saying. It's much more than that, I think. And I think this exercise also gives us ideas about that. It's not just about, words and things people say, but it's also about how we are and how we allow ourselves to become when we're together.
Yeah, wow. Thank you, Jonas.
I also like this presumption of generosity, because we are giving, so, and sharing and belonging, but it's also about generosity.
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe the way just adding to the involvement and creativity is that you could use your own fantasy, your own imagination. So you step into this virtual space with you guys and bringing your imagination, whatever it should be, right? If it's a ball or no matter what it is, but you can just share and give it to others.
I think building on what you've said, there's a sense of trust because whoever you call will receive what you've given them, and they do it willingly.
Thank you, Pretty.
Yeah, and I also think the fun made that I think whatever would come next, if this was a team meeting or a therapy session in a group therapy, because we had so much fun, you could sometimes see someone like, "Ah," and everybody was going, yeah. There was so much fun in the room that I think if afterwards you would have to co-create or talk about a business solution or whatever the therapy topic, I think that would create the right kind of energy to keep going and develop something together.
Okay.
My poor
Thank you.
patients, I'll try it on Monday.
Cool. Please be fair how they like them.
I will.
Okay. Would you like to do something together, non-verbally, again? Or do you prefer to go to breakout rooms and try something else?
I take together.
Together.
We just build this community so
We're a
strong.
team now.
We belong together.
Yeah, great. Okay, so because we were and you were talking a lot about giving and receiving, the next game called Giving and Receiving. And it goes, you don't have to be unmute for that because it will be also only with movements. And we will do it that I will always say how many people are allowed to move in the same time. For example, I'm saying that 2 people move, only 2 people moves. Okay? And it's up on the group who these 2 are. And it can change, it can vary. We will see. And we will change also
Sorry.
the amount of the people.
So I didn't hear what you said the entire thing. You will say how many people are doing something. What else did you say? It was cutting out for me a little bit.
Yeah, I said that I will say the number of the people. For example, only 1 people can move, but one person have to move. And we will see what happens. We really want to be precise, but we are not maniacs about precisity. Okay? So we really are keen on to do this exercise the best we can, but we are not like fanatics in this precisity. Is that clear?
Because I'm jogging, I'm Orshi, so I can't stop. I'm moving constantly, so please don't count me. Or that's good news that you don't have to be so precise.
Okay, thank you. Cool. So everyone can participate with a camera on, actually, because from others we won't know if they are moving or not. Okay. Good. And movement is everything, like this as well. Okay, but it can be big as well. Good. So then let's
one more question. So when you say, for example, 3 people, it's up to us to decide who are the 3 people.
Yeah, it will happen organically.
That will make it more difficult.
We are now a strong community. We are here for each other. Okay? Okay, so let's begin. 1 person can move, and only when 1 person moves. Two people move, only 2 should move. Two should move. 3. That's 4. Only 3. Let's go for 5 people can move, but 5 should move. Only 5. But 5. Let's go back to 4 people can move. Six. Ten people. Only 3 people. One. Everyone. Okay, thank you so much. Leave it there. Okay, how was it for you? What did you gain from it?
I think I'm dyslexic. Can't count that fast. When it got over 3, I was lost.
Yeah, it's hard.
It was difficult for me to I felt I got lost counting how many people are doing what. So
yeah,
I'm sure
Yeah, same.
many times we were out of your range.
And I think maybe sometimes it's also lags a little bit because we notice that, okay, well, it's not, there's room for one more to move, but by the time it's happening, right? Like it's probably a little bit of lag, both mentally as well as the connections, right?
Yeah.
But it was fun. I like the fact again, I feel like we're all giving each other space. Like there's, if there's like, oh, okay, there's 3 people, then, or we've made a movement, it's not someone that's making a continuous move at all the time. Like everyone's allowed to have room to play, basically.
Yeah, what do you need for that to be able to play it like the way you just described, Felicia?
Well, I guess it's being tuned into the group and sort of allowing yourself to take the space, but to also then be mindful of, okay, I've had a moment, and who hasn't had, or someone else that hasn't actually done something for a while or hasn't got the opportunity to, then straight away, I would very clearly try and stop to make it clear that I'm not trying, like, now it's someone else's space. And I guess it's to be, just be mindful and tune into, kind of then need to sort of visually see a little bit in your peripheral view, not just where your mind is actually particularly focused, whatever that is.
Yeah, so this readiness somehow. I might be needed, but not necessarily. Yeah. What else?
I had a feeling that the movements got bigger with time, so that it became clearer who is moving and who's not moving. So people were putting their hands closer to the camera or making bigger movements. In the beginning, it was very much something like
And
this.
why do you think? What do you think why?
Just to make it clearer, to send clearer signals, because we noticed that this seemed helpful.
I learned something new yesterday, and it came from somebody else, but originally from Jackie von Sifferbergs, and she's in South Africa, and she had this expression: "You put your bush eyes on." So when you're in the bush, and there's a particular way of looking at the at a forest or in a tree, or and I imagine it's the same way of looking, like when we work with groups or larger teams, like you're trying to take in the whole group, but you're also trying to see what patterns are forming, or who's getting ready to do something, or what's coming next. So there's this kind of, I don't know if it's the same as bush eyes. They reduced it to looking to find what we're looking for. So it's like paying attention to paying attention. So it's like a second level order of how am I paying attention to the group, or what a larger process, and holding that space lightly in a way. But I don't know, that came to mind. It's a different,
and in the same
different kind of
time,
muscle.
and in the same time paying attention to all the thing, and wanting, finding things, also to myself. How am I in this?
Do I join in or not? Where's my responsibility here? Do I step back? Do I go forward?
Great.
That was interesting, really interesting. Again.
Yeah, thank you. It was really interesting, and I just wonder how long do you have to practice with groups in order to have them like really precise with the numbers? Do you have any clue, or because we just had
Depends on the
short time?
groups. And I mean, it's not a circus trick. We train and then we sell it for money. We can do this. So yeah, it depends on the state of the group members, I think. How tuned they are, how selfish they are in the moment, how much can they focus outside or rather inside, or how aware they can be of their surroundings. Yeah, it varies.
And I have observed that this group is so professional that actually I can imagine that we can start also with the advanced level of that how we can precisely measure how many people are moving. So the advanced level might be that on a time scale, we even define how many movements can happen by whom, and we would achieve within 5 minutes. I'm really, really convinced. But besides that compliment, and coming back to this paying attention on the paying attention, I quoted that, Jonas, so I'm going to use that on Monday. I'm pretty sure that that it's very interesting and that's just an assumption of mine, that if we would have this kind of rigidity to count really and to measure, that never could have been so effective that actually what we achieved. And so rapidly, for me, it was really, I don't know, astonishing, that's not the right word, but very surprising or shocking nice, that how quickly we could already achieve somehow this kind of harmony, so also this kind of the measurement in a very gentle and soft and easy and very effective way. And even releasing that how you can. So this kind of generosity, whether maybe it's a 2 cappuccino what the waitress brought, or maybe 3, it happened as it happened. We're gonna drink.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I would just add this parallel similarity. I'm leading movement sessions, and what Jonas said as bush eyes, we use it with soft eyes. It's a very, very exciting. When you just soft eyes, you just see the field, and whatever movement appears, you notice without focusing on anyone. With these soft eyes, it's even, you can, when I teach it for beginners, just, lower your eyes and slowly raise it to a level that you don't see anybody specifically, just the space. And then wherever movement pops up, you just notice it and can move to that. It's a lovely exercise. It's fun again to involve everyone.
Yeah.
Attention.
Thank you so much. Our time is up, unfortunately. Yes.
I have a question. Is there a maximum number of people you would go by to play this second game, this giving and receiving game?
I would say because of counting how many we are and really just keeping track what's happening, it's really limited. So I wouldn't say it's unlimited. Yeah, whatever. Then I would split in 2 groups or 3 or whatever. I think.
So would it be like 15 per group?
Yeah, or maybe 12 or 6. I think ideally you can play it with 6, 8 people, because then these takeaways come more precise or more adequate. So because from after a number, the chaos increases. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
So thank you so much. I hope to see you again at Improv or at other presentations. And if you haven't got a lunch, then enjoy your meal. And I don't know who was recording. Felicia, was that you?
I have an automatic recording thing, so I'm happy to share it.
Okay, thank you.
But yeah, that was just by coincidence, and I apologize if it's yeah. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, all right. Well then please remind me if I forget. But yes, I'm more than happy to share, obviously. So no worries at all.
Please do so, because we were asked to record the sessions and I forgot it. That was thank you.
Fantastic session. I'm so happy that I made this, that I could join, and yeah, great work, everyone. I'm very proud of us as a team.
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
Thank you. It was really nice. Lovely experience.
It was
Thank you
fun.
very, very much.
Yeah, it was great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Have a wonderful day and evening, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
With the recording, Juliana, I'm wondering how I best get that to you. And to be honest, I actually haven't shared a recording this way before either. Like this is a bit of a new program for me. But do you just want to shoot me through your email address or something, just so that maybe then I can?
Yes, absolutely. Just a sec, I will write it in the chat. Here it is.
Én csak itt maradtam dödörögni majd, ha van kedved, Juliska.
Good.
Oh, there you are. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
I think when you quit, maybe, I don't know how it works for you at Zoom, but you might end the session or so leave the session, and then it will automatically download it to your computer or upload it to the cloud.
Yeah, because I think this is a clouding. I don't know why it's not really copying. I'm just gonna write down your email just to be short. That should be it. And if I have any issues, I'm sure I can like share it with the organizers. Again, I can't thank you enough. It was fantastic. So I'll let you go. I'm sure you're going to jump into the next one. Be well, and yeah, I will send you a link.
Okay, thank you so much, Felicia. Bye.
Pleasure. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Erre lehet, hogy ezt leállítom most. Ez az. Csak próbálom ezt, hogy... Yeah, you should stop the video, Felicia. Yeah. Okay. És még mindig van itt ez a cucc. Orsi,
Yeah,
mit szólsz?
note taker.
Tessék? Igen.
Note taker. És nem tudod kirakni.
Nem tudom.
Jó.
Ja, de